that that clip that you just saw is me realizing that I wasn't filming. So I did the cover page and I put this couple of stickers without the phone filming. So oops. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to try this out. I don't know. It's my first time doing, like I said, a journal with me, and I don't know if it's actually a journal because I don't journal at all. I just basically decorate in the pages, but let's still call it journal with me. Shall we? Okay, on that page cover, I used the Cayenne's. I won't try to say her last name because I will butcher it. So I'll leave it in the description below. I subscribe to her Patreon, and that's basically the only printables that I use for a while, that I've used for a while. I used to be subscribed to another creators like Little Raven Inc., James Burke, etc. But I don't know. I ended up with a bunch of printables that I never used. So I decided to minimize. And then I started doing my drawings and my illustrations and stuff. And decided to make them printables. So now I'm using my own and Cayenne's. So yeah. This one is from Cayenne. They're really beautiful. I like bright colors, and usually her drawings are bright. So I think that's why I stuck with her illustrations. Mine are also really bright. Like I said, I like bright colors. I think it's I don't know, turning a page on my journal and seeing bright colors make me happy. That's the only way I can describe it. How I started doing the drawings. I'm not a drawer, like I've said before in so many videos that I did of my different journals and flip throughs and stuff. I don't consider myself a drawer, but I don't know when or where I was when I discovered Procreate, and I discovered that I can make drawings digitally. Yeah, I debated for a long time on buying an iPad and the Apple Pencil and all that stuff, but I eventually did it and started to draw. And at first I was just doing like Animal Crossing, Zelda, Mario, different illustrations about my favorite video games. And then for some reason I started doing tutorials on Procreate, and I started doing characters and faces and all sort of things. Then I went through one of the saddest things that I have gone through in my life. I lost my mom last year, and drawing on my iPad became like kind of an escape. It was like every time I took it and I started drawing, I wasn't even thinking about what was going on. So yeah, I became like obsessed with it, and I started drawing, and when I noticed that I had like excessive amount of drawings, I said, okay, I need to either stop or share it with someone, and yeah, that's when I decided to start Patreon and start printing them and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about what is going on in the here, what I'm doing now. Okay, like I said, I printed my illustrations, and that's what I'm gonna use on, I guess, from this point on. And these ones are for April, that wind and the blown over trees. But I print them out in like clear matte sticker paper, and for some reason, I don't know, the portrait didn't cut them properly. One thing that I'm doing, in case you haven't noticed, is I'm doing cut files for my Patreon collage sheets. Patreon. That word is gonna come out some weird ways, let me tell you. But on my collage sheets, I'm doing a cut file that I'm gonna eventually share them, and on Patreon. Like I said, it's gonna come out weird. Eventually, I'm gonna start sharing them, because one thing that I do like or don't like about printing collage sheet is all the cutting. I cut them anyways because I like the illustration, or I need the illustration or whatever, but it's really convenient if you have, of course, a cutting machine. If you don't, well, just keep doing it how you do it. That's your prerogative. But for me, I do have a portrait, the first one, I think it is, and the first or second one, I think it's the second one, and yeah, it's a step else, a step further. How you call that? How you say that? An extra step. But when you're journaling, it's easier just to grab the sticker, and paste it, then cutting, fussy cutting, and pasting it. Anyways, if you like that, it will be available. And if you have a portrait or a Cricut or whatever, it will be available. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can use these files with Cricut. I guess you can. But yeah, if you have a portrait, this will be very handy to you. This one right here is from Cayenne, and I love that clear matte sticker paper. I first saw it on the Coffeenated Creator, I think is her name, and I was debating on buying it because it's like on the expensive side for me, at least. I mean, it's 50 sheets for $20. I think you guys will find it, that is cheap, but for me, it's a lot. I'm tight with my money. So I finally decided to buy it, and I am in love. I think that's why I haven't bought it before. Something was telling me don't do it, because now I have to have it every time. And I'm very like I use it for some of my illustrations. I don't use them for all because I don't want my I don't want it to run out. I don't want to run out of the clear matte sticker paper. That's why. But it prints beautifully. I thought that it wasn't being cut with my portrait, but as you can see, it did. It was just, I think the issue was with my alignment and printing, but I think it had nothing to do with the paper. So it did cut beautifully, because it was amazingly cut, but in the wrong position. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what happened. Anyways, yeah, here I'm trying to use another thing for that corner on the right page, but I didn't found anything. I had to grab one of my many what is Me and My Big Ideas, maybe Mambi sticker books, I think it is, or the Happy Planner sticker books. I don't know which one is it, but I had to grab it, and just after I perused is that a word? Did I use it correctly? You have to excuse my accent and my use of words. English is not my first language, so yeah, just excuse whatever you hear that is not correctly used. I'm sorry. Just a disclaimer. Yeah. So I've ended up after flipping. I think that's the correct one. Flipping all through all the collage sheets that I had for this month. I decided to grab one of my sticker books. Don't get me wrong. I love stickers. I think that's why I have a lot of them, and I have to buy every sticker that I see because I love stickers. I don't know if it's me or it's a common theme on the crafting world, or if anyone else is like that, but every time I see a sticker, I have to have it. I don't know why. And it's been like that since I could remember. So yeah, I probably there's another crafter out there that have more than what I have, obviously. But I think that for my stinginess, for my cheapness, for my space, I have a lot. I do have a lot. I have to accept that. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so I grabbed that sticker paper and I'm using I think that's a spring bucket list or something. I just saw it and thought it was a great space for that sticker. I don't usually use these long ass stickers on my journal, but hey, I'm trying to use whatever I have and stop buying more, because I feel like I'm drowning every time I sit on that chair on my desk of all the things. And I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's an obsession. And I think I overcame that obsession because I haven't bought stickers in a long while, but it could return at any time. So I'm trying to use my stuff. I'm trying to concentrate on what I have and not buying anymore for at least the next couple of years because I need to stop buying stuff. Yeah, I don't do any journaling on camera because I usually don't have a lot to say. So I will spend long minutes just staring at the page and thinking about what should I write, what story do I want to tell today or whatever. Yeah. I will leave all the like I said, the links and information below of the paper that I use, the stickers, the collage sheets, everything. I'll leave it in the description below. If there's something you are interested in, just go down there and check them out. Yeah. By the way, this book that I'm using is a Hobonichi, an old Hobonichi that I had for last year. Around March, by the end of March or April of last year, I decided that I wanted to go with the weeks instead of these cousin book, because I felt that like I was wasting a really good paper book. So I decided to go ahead and buy a weeks and start using that as a planner instead of this big ass book. And what I decided was that I was gonna cut it down, because this book right here that you see that I'm using right now, I cut out the monthly and the weeklies, and just kept the dailies. And that's what I'm using this year as a journal. Yes, that way the book won't be wasted. Yeah, I was writing there, today was a beautiful day. I was referring to the weather. It wasn't rainy, or, well, it rained in the morning, I think, but after that it was like a beautiful warmer day. And obviously, in my non-English speaking Fuely fashion, I spelled beautifully wrong. You'll see it right about after that T. I spell it wrong. I spell it with like a beauty, like actually beauty, instead of with a Y instead of a I. So yeah, when I finished that and I read it, I figured out, I said something is not right. So I Google it. That right there. You see that? I was Googling the beautiful, see if I spell it correctly, and I didn't. So I just went ahead and took a whiteout tape that I have laying around. Sorry about that, reach. And I just erased. I was going to erase just the Y, but I went ahead and erased the whole YF view so I could fit it properly. Yeah. That brush marker is one of the Hobonichi free gift. I think it was last year or the year before, I don't remember. Yeah, so there you have it. I just did these 2 pages, and the cover, like I said, the cover didn't film. Thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.